Hello everyone, this is my week 3 project milestone video. Just going over what I got done for the week, and I'm going to start off with the Jira board. So this week I worked on edit profile information and upload photos, which we'll go over after this. So this week I did edit profile information UI, update database information, feed new information to profile layout, and clear old information from database under the edit profile information. And I'm just gonna full screen this. And so before I got into the edit profile UI and the back end of the edit profile, I went ahead and cleaned up the UI for the adding the information. So this is what it's currently looking like. I went ahead and added our logo to the screen, and I changed this little it was a paperclip before, and I made it a plus sign now. I just shifted this down, so I'll go ahead and show you what it looked like before. Before it kind of just looked like this. Now it looks like this, and at first I had an issue adding the logo because I was trying to use this image. Instead, I just went and took this image and cropped it like this, and then I was able to use it and resize it correctly, and was able to add it across a couple of screens. So I added it to the add profile, and I also added to the edit profile UI, which I'll show you in a second. So, yep, the edit profile UI almost looks the same as this. So this is what it's gonna look like, but it's gonna say edit profile, edit profile. And there it is with the logo, and I use the plus sign throughout the rest of the UI. So once I cleaned up that, I went ahead and started working on the actual edit profile backend. I can show you a little bit of the backend of that. So it's basically the same thing as add profile, except with a different UI screen. It's literally almost the same code, almost. Well, I'll show you what this backend does now in the actual application. So I can go ahead and sideline this, and I'll open up the real-time database. So I went ahead and deleted all the profiles previously that were added, so I can show you guys how editing the profile works. So this is the information I'm going to upload right now. It's going to be my name. My username is going to be Dan00, and that's going to be my bio right here. I love tacos. I feel like I've gone over this screen a million times, but to show you how the editing process works, I'll go ahead and show you again. So I'm going to go ahead and add a picture to add this little dog. So we're going to go ahead and add the profile. Once you add the profile, it's going to add it to the database right here. 23, I love tacos, Dan, username. And I did also edit this profile layout screen. I was going to get to that in a second, but I could show you right now. So working in the edit profile screen, I did change the profile layout. So before the profile layout was this big bio, which I feel like we didn't really need all that for the bio. Favorite foods in the cuisine, and what I did with the cuisine is I actually added a recycle viewer, which I'll show you in the XML file in a second after I show you the edit profile. So to edit the profile, what I did was in the back end portion of the profile layout, and this is what I was talking about, the recycle view, but I'll just, oh, it's the XML. Um, all I did was in the on create, oh, it's actually, it should be right here. Edit profile button, all I did was on click listener, start activity. Is going to go to this edit profile class that I just showed you guys where I was majorly working in. So we're going to go ahead and click this, and it's going to pull up this UI page, this landing page, and so most of my work was just, I'll show you guys what this does. So I'm gonna go ahead and change my name. Let's change it to, right now it's an uppercase Daniel Perez. I'm gonna change it to lowercase Daniel, another L too, so you guys can see there's a difference. Daniel Perez. Easy, I don't make my age 24. Change my username too, I'll change it to Dan. It was before _00, I'll make it underscore 88. And I'll make it, instead of I love tacos, I'll say pizza guy. Exclamation, exclamation. I'll go ahead and change my profile picture. And when I hit edit, you're going to see here, this all turns red. It's uploading. It deletes that old information. And now it's 24 pizza guy Daniel with 2 L's. You see there, everything's changed properly. So for that Jira board, the UI is done. The update database information, feeding information to the profile layout, and the clear old information from database is done. So this should all be done. And now I can go over the upload profile information. So for upload profile information, I had a couple tasks. It was design the upload UI, implement image selection, handle compression resizing, upload a server, display photo, just typical stuff that would need to be done for getting this to work. So the first step I took was I actually had to make a row. So this row is going to be used when a person adds content like a post. This is where they're going to be adding it to. It's going to be a content caption, a description of what they added. So let's say ordered McDonald's, and it's going to be like I say McChicken exclamation or crispy chicken sandwich is my favorite, whatever I want, and there would be the picture. So I took this row, and what I did was I added, let's put this, I'm gonna have to sideline this for a second. So here's the PDF view for this. If you go all the way to the bottom, I think, or here's the recycle widget. So what I do is list item at layout content row, which is layout content row, which is what I just showed you guys, is this. So that's what the recycle will use in a display. And what I'm going to do is, which I'll get into it in a second, I'm going to take this and take this information in the database. I'm going to take the picture they've uploaded, the contact caption, and the description. I'm going to put them in an array, each in their own array. And then that array is going to feed however many rows I want. So let's say my profile contains one post so far. So that one post is going to be pulling from the first in the array from the image, the first in the array from the contact caption, and the description. And it's going to display it here like this. And then the person's going to be able to scroll through this, and they're going to be able to add it with this plus button. And then I can show you the UI I created for adding the content, which is going to be add content XML. So this is what I came up with for the landing page for the UI for the adding a post. So it's going to say add post, post title, post description, which you just saw in the row, caption, and the description, little plus sign so you can add your picture and upload. So right now my main issue, I'll go over in a second. So this does work right now. I got these buttons working. So this is what comes up. Main issue I'm going with through this page is this upload button. I have a submit button too, which The only issue I'm having, this is done basically actually, so I can just tell you that the design photo upload UI is done. In the image selection, this plus sign does work as well. So if I click this, it pulls this up, and you can go ahead and select the picture. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. You can go ahead and select a picture. And the issue I'm having with this is that I made a shape and I called it theme button. And what that button is this button right here, and it's a little round button. I can show you guys. It's just this round button, but it's supposed to be blue, and for some reason it's coming up white. I've tried everything to get it to change to look like this button, but it's not changing the color. And here you can see the theme color is declared right there, and I can show you guys what I would like it to look like. I just think it looks appropriate to so I can show you a little preview. If I make this a toggle button, what I want it to look like is this. Oh, this is what I want it to look like. I feel like it would look better if this was blue and then it said upload in white right there. So that's really the only issue I'm having so far with this page this week. I think it would just look better with that, like that. That's not really that big of an issue. I've been trying everything to get it to change, but it hasn't. And so now since this UI is done, I started working on the back end for this stuff. And that's where my other main issue I'm facing for the week, which isn't a big issue at all. But I'll go ahead and describe the backend situation for this. So let's just pull out the actual activity for this. I can just pull up add content. So far for the backend, I've gotten these buttons to work. So back button's working, plus button's working. I haven't done the submit button, I don't think. I've done that's the attach button right here, and the PDF pick intent is this plus button where it pulls up your Google Drive, and where I've started is adding this information, getting this information prepped and ready to upload to the database. So if you go here in my model, you can see here I added some strings, content title, content description, content PDF, and I added them to the model PDF right here, and I created getters and setters for them down here, so it can get the information from this page and save it, and we can set it. And my main issue is in the holder class. I'm looking for the holder class. No, it's not on here or in here. I don't know why. I'm just kind of blind, guys. I'm sorry. I'm looking for this class. Model. Oh, it's not holder. It's an adapter class. I'm sorry. So in the adapter class, I've started adding this stuff to adapters. So you can see here I made a little add content binding, add row content binding, so I can actually pull and display the information, and this is where the content's going to be held. So on bind view holder, this is where I'm going to get the information, and I'm going to set the information. So I created these strings: content title, content description, and content PDF, and this is where I'm going to set the data. So you can see here first name, last name, age, username, bio. In the PDF, this is where I set the information. And the issue I'm having here is I'm trying to set the information. So look, this is the string I want to add. I want to make it equal to content title. And the issue I'm having here is I need to declare the binding up here. And when you do this, you can't have anything come up after return, or it's an unreachable object. So I could show you guys the issue I'm having. So if I want this to work, I need to have I need to declare this binding thing, so I can actually bind the information. So let's say I do want to bind the information. say add content binding, right? So what happens here is an error, and it tells me I can't do this. And I was looking into this, and it's actually the reason I can't do this is because it's an unreachable object because it's coming after this return. So what I'm thinking I might have to do is I might have to make a whole another model class just for this, and a whole nother adapter class just for this information. I want to add the database, but I want to add this information to the same node. I don't want to create another node for it to pull from. I want to have all the information for each profile underneath the same node. So when it goes to pull it up, it pulls up to the respective profile it belongs to. And that's really the issue that I'm facing this week, which isn't a big deal. I'll probably just either try to figure out how to set the information in this class and get this to work. Maybe I can make another method right below it with the same type of thing, but I don't think that's gonna work. I think I'm gonna have to create another class. But I wish I could keep this all in the same model, because then if I could keep it under the same model, I can upload all this information, well, the first name, last name, all that, and uh, have it with the rest of the profile information to the respective user. And yeah, so that's basically what I've been working on this week. I'm trying to think if I did anything else. So really all I need to do is the backend for this button right here, this add post. So if you go to the Jira board, design a photo UI is done, image selection should be done, and then I should be working on these for this week. It should be the implement image upload to server, display uploaded photo, and then photo management features. So kind of like how I deleted my how if I go back here, I want to change this, I can change it and it'll delete the old post kind of thing. So if you want to delete a post, I'm gonna have to try to figure that out, but I'm gonna get all that done this week hopefully. And yeah, that's really it. Thank you guys.